under the one spring on the top, under the one spring on the bottom, so this trap don't go like this. Double milk crate, lynx and beaver pelt stuffed with old moose scraps, sour moose scraps. Yep. Old rain track. I just saw him across the road. That's where that moose kill is up there. He stopped right in the middle of the road and looked at me and then took off. Me and Shade and I are back to Chateau Hella Slough. Went and did some scouting. Found out where I can set for wolves later on. Set a few 330 boxes. One 120 box. And one lynx snare pin, double snare pin. So, just lit the fire. She's cracking away there. Put some splits in there. Kindling. My father used to say, his grandfather used to tell him, he said, they be working hard back then, and my grandfather used to tell my father, he used to go out and cleave some splits while you're having a break. That was having a break, getting some kindling. What's wrong, bud? What are you pacing for? You still wound up? You just ran in here. You good boy? Huh? You smell lure on me? I got it on my gloves, of course, somewhere along the line. So I got 6 more boxes to put out. And that'll be it for the boxes, because that's all I got. That'll be 17. Oh, she's huffing there. I put the wood right up against the drafter, so that'll be 17 boxes spread out over quite a distance. Seen a couple Wolverine tracks. Another set of 3 dogs on the south end. So they went down to my old tent spot. So I'll set some P-posts for those clowns. I videoed a little bit, not much, because it was getting dark on me when I started setting, because I went scouting first and then it was starting to run out of daylight, because gotta be on the ball. And it's hard to get out of bed here, but I'm not, I don't really care. This is where I come to sleep in and relax and get up and go play around. So I get up just before daylight and get the kittle on, and time we get out of here, the sun's coming up and shining, so that's the plan. And that's what we did. Hey, bye. No stress. A little bit of snow falling. Really dull, flat day. Flat light. Just put out a 330 box there for the slough. Old lynx tracks there. I've seen several crossing there. Hey, sit. You've been sat down there the whole time I was sitting. Now that I'm talking, you're moving. Behave yourself or you're going back into camp. So you use what you got. I got lots of green trees here, but there's grass in it around. Put some gobbledygook on. I usually put it in the, if I said here before, I put it in the same spots. I can still see it on the tree from a couple years ago. I Easily put it in out of the way so I don't sit. Get it on my hood or anything. Smelly. Gonna go check my other sets now. The boxes I put out last week. I already checked them since they come out, but I'm gonna give them a check before I leave here and rebait them. Put some lynx in there, and maybe see if I can put out a lynx set. See how much time I got before it gets dark. So we'll see you on the trail, huh? Checked all my 6 boxes I had over this way. Nothing even coming to them yet, so it takes a while. It's gonna be dark. Woo. A little chilly, not bad though. Not much snow. Figured I'd fix up this lynx set I used to set at. I didn't have a set here last year, but the year before I caught a couple lynx here. It's just a simple set. Got a lynx leg up there, a snare right there, and a snare there. That's it. Okay, we better get going. It's almost dark. This camera makes everything look light, but it's not. So head her back to camp and get some supper on in the kittle. Get warmed up. We'll see you there. Lights work good, boy. Huh? At least somebody's happy to see me. I left him home because I can travel faster. Oh, gotta fill up the wood box. Yeah, snowman. Oh. Guys do these different. Some guys, they use washers, and I've just always done them this way. Some guys put their lock over on this side, let's go on that side, but I could be wrong, but it's the way I've always done them. Some guys use a double furrow too and loop it back around. One of these days I'll get a tabletop swager. Ah, shoot. I got you propped up with my... Just a second. I need these. Forgot my tripod at home. Tough slugging. Can't see what I'm doing here because every time I try in the video I'm doing something ass backwards. This is how it goes together, and then you pull your snare out from there. Then you fix it up, load it up, and whatever else you want to do with it. She's a clumpy mess. I usually try to prop that up, and if I can't get the prop up, I'll stick a bow through this or something. Trying to keep it so you guys can see what I'm doing here. It's not easy to do sometimes. I make them big enough that I can fit them in my bucket. I got a 4-gallon pail or whatever it is. Another one done. Then I'll simmer them in bacon soda. Made some last night. I just cut enough for another dozen. I left the tail on that one a bit long. I don't usually do that. Stick it in your fingers. Anyway, I'm going to continue on here. Just threw out my wolf bait, one of them. Scraps I scrounged up, and come back in here to check my 330 box. a 120 box and that double snare pin I set day before yesterday. And we got a catch. Only just set it. Yes, sir. He walked in from that way. He must have went around it. Yeah, over through there. Come in the backside. I'm gonna take it out here. That's pretty good. He's a good sized cat. Must have got in there the same night I set, I think, because he froze solid. Although it is cold, but I think if he got in there last night, he'd still be a little bit of give in. But he's rock hard. So that's good. First lynx catch of the season. The other two I had was shot ones. It was into one of my friend's chicken coop. So this is the first one I've caught the year. He could use he's not the grayest in the world, but he'll do. A nice cat. Nice big feet on him. Okay, I'll get that snare set up, and he wrecked a little bit there, but it'll only take me a couple of seconds to put that back up. And we'll hit into trail. Got my truck plugged in with the generator. So I usually leave it a couple hours to warm her up so she'll start. Need new glow plugs. So yeah, it's all right. Good to go in with a catch. I had 6 boxes out. I checked them twice since I've been out there, and not even nothing come to them. So, but they will. They will.